So this tutorial is going to go over how to access the online book. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Twinsburg City School District page, and then you're going to want to come over to this For Students tab. There's two different ways to kind of get in the book. You can use either this Clever link right here or the Savas Easy Bridge link right here. We're going to mostly use this one because it takes the more direct route. If you go to this Clever route, you have to click on an icon. So what I'm going to have you do, click on this link here, and it's going to pull up a page that looks like this. If you have to go in through Clever, you may have to use your Google login to get through it, but you should eventually come to a page like this. What you're going to want to click on to get into the book is you're going to want to come over to this Realize link right here. This just lists your classes. You can go through here, but this is the more direct link to the book. So then you're going to click on Realize, and it's going to bring you to a page that looks somewhat like this. You'll have your classes listed in the center here. Obviously mine looks a little different because I have a teacher account, but this is the basic Savas page of where we're going to have everything. So there's a couple ways to get to the book. You may, in the past, they've even had an ebook link up here, but they change it year to year. So you can go to classes here. And what will happen is you will have several classes listed here that use the Savas platform, and you can click on them, and that's how you can get there. Or you can go to Browse, and it will have your books here. So our book will be the either Modern World History or U.S. History. You're going to choose whichever book that you need for your class. We're going to choose Modern World History, and we click it. So what this brings you to is this brings you to different kind of modules. And there's two ways to really do the reading. If you want to get just the direct to how the book is, it's literally just a page-for-page version of the book, you click on this e-text here, and we'll get to that later. There's also other ways as well, though. Let's say that you have to read topic 4, 5. What you would do is you could come over here, you could click on topic 4, hit the arrow, and then it opens up the different lessons that are in topic 4. So if I said 4.3, you had to read 4.3, you could come over here, lesson 3, the Second Industrial Revolution, click on it, and then you are in all of the different kind of lessons that the book has. Now I have more, obviously, because I haven't assigned these to you. But what you can do is you can find the different lessons that are in here. And it'll give you kind of the text of it. So you will see something like Lesson 3 e-text, and there will be the text for that specific one. But let's say you wanted to just have the book, which I think is the easier way. You go to e-text up here, you click this, okay? And there's a couple different kinds of text that you can have, but for now we're just going to open up the standard e-text. So this is the actual book. It is literally like they photocopied the book. And the easiest way to get around it, we want to go over here to this menu, and we want to bring up our table of contents. So the glossary is going to have all your vocabulary terms. Anything that would be bolded in the book will be found here. The notebook would save any of your notes that you have. You would make notes on like that page. But the one you're going to mostly use is a table of contents. So this book can get confusing because we do not use anything from this topic 0, topic 1, or topic 2. We're pretty much going to start around topic 3 and topic 4. So let's say that I needed you to go to topic 3, 4. What you do is you'd come over here, hit the arrow, drop down, and then they're broken up by lessons. So the difficult part with this book is it does not have page numbers. So you kind of have to go by lessons and the headings in the actual book. So if I wanted you to read 3.4, you would be in topic 3, and come down to 4, the Enlightenment, and then here are the different headings in the book. So sometimes I may send out a worksheet and I'll put the page number, but I would also put the heading. So we'll try a different one. If we were in topic 8 on all the way down here, if we were in topic 8 on the in between World War I and World War II, and I wanted you to read Topic 8, Lesson 6, Topic 8.6, and I would like you to read about the characteristics of fascism. I would leave that on a worksheet. You would pull up this, and then the entire reading is right here. Now, a nice part of this book, it does have a read aloud function if you need it, and there's also different kinds of summaries that I can assign you as well, if you would need those. And I would have the ability to assign those to you. So I hope this helps you kind of navigate the book. I encourage you to kind of like click around and see what you can find, and if you need any help with it, let me know.